Good morning, guys. A bit later than you expect to be. It says in here. So, I know a few days ago, about a week ago, I said I'm not going to do Starfield, but I've been playing it and I'm really enjoying it. So, I'm going to keep playing it today, do it on stream, and see how I get on with it. Now, obviously, I have put a few hours into this game already, so this isn't a fresh, clean save. It is a modded save. I don't have a full list of all my mods I've got on here, but they are very much similar to ones that Spanch has. So if you if you watch any Spanch's video, put it in there. Have a look in there for it. I'm just posting to my other channels because I've not bought myself Restream yet. Self promo. And then out to Facebook. Facebook. Where are you? There we go. Right, guys. Now, obviously, this is a pre-made game that I've been playing on, like I just said. So there's not any major differences. Not going to be any major surprises, basically. Sorry. So let's get Starfield open here, and it should hopefully kick into OBS. Why is that not loading into OBS? Okay. Had this problem a few days ago with Hogwarts as well. Just wasn't liking it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that one off and turn this one on. There we go. I've set up two sources. One's for screen, one's for video. So just to make sure I'm not doing anything on that screen that I shouldn't be doing. Which isn't a major issue. I've got my laptop beside me if I need it. Okay. Right, so that's up and running. There we go, and let's get playing. So I'm level 9. So I've done a few things. I've not changed the ship at all yet. I'm trying to leave that until I've actually got more knowledge on how to do that kind of stuff. But I have been researching how to do the outposts. So I don't think I'll do it this stream. I'll probably do it in a couple of streams' time, set up an outpost. Now, I was a massive fan of The Sims when I was younger. So, my outpost, hopefully we can do the same kind of thing. To make your own house and that kind of stuff. That'd be really cool. Now, it is cold here, so I'm going to be drinking tea. I'm Scottish. Tea's still a thing we drink a lot of. So yeah, that or Buckfast, I really can't stand that stuff. Oh. Right, so let's get moving. Now, my loadout, I have the... What armour am I using? I'm using the Mark 1 armour, spacesuit, backpack and helmet. And underneath I've got my Space Rogue outfit on. The guns I'm packing, so the one I'm using just now is my Maelstrom, which is 12 damage. I might actually change it out for the Equinox, I've got a lot more ammo for that. This UI mod is Star UI. It has a lot of different stuff on it, which is good. I've got the modified Maelstrom. Okay. Equinox is 1365 DPS. Rest one's at higher DPS. Equinox is lighter. Do I have... Sorry. Rounds, there we go. So we've got more rounds of. I've got more rounds for the Rattler than anything else. Maelstrom's 300 rounds, 536 rounds for Equinox. Okay, so I'll probably switch that to Equinox. Now, on this UI mod, it is quite handy. If you can see here, it says the 9. That shows you whereabouts it is in my hotkey list. So there's 5, there's 4, there's 9. The cutter's number 6. The cutter should be 0, but that's a med pack. Ripshank. Right, so I'm on Mars just now. I need to head to Devil's Bay. I've got Sam with me this time. So, got my pistol, got my rifle. That's a lawgiver. This one is actually the one I prefer using, but I don't have a lot of ammo for it. What one is this one? Tombstone. Tombstone's great single fire. Then there's lawgiver. My cutter. Another pistol. Which one is that one? That's number 7. So that's Eon. Then we got a Solstice, and then my last one is Equinox. I don't know why the AI is not actually just jumping with Sam, because no gravity here. It's cool watching the ships come in, but it's bloody loud. I was watching a stream a few nights ago where I seen a guy who tried to make Serenity from Firefly. Looked kinda cool, but he couldn't get the big brown bum. Right. If any of you like the channel, please follow and subscribe. The more people I have doing this, the better it gets. There's a Red Devil's base there. I've already been here and cleaned this out, but I'm not sure if the guys will respawn on it though. It was full of spacers last time I was here. I guess let's not respawn then, because I would have gotten shot by now. Yeah, I was down in game time. I was down here about a day ago, so it's not really got much a chance to respawn yet. I'm not even sure if they actually do respawn, to be fair. I think they might, but I look that up or I'll speak to one of the other guys about it. The quest I'm on just now is the what is it? Delivering Devils. So it's the one you went to find Percival, the trade authority and that kind of stuff. I've done all the optionals, actually managed to get every one of the optionals, which is kind of cool. So we'll see if what the reward's like at the end of it. Yeah, I'm not usually a first-person shooter guy, but I'm enjoying this game. It is a big game, and I've seen a lot of the speedrunners doing at least 3 hours and that kind of stuff. I am nowhere near that good. Lawgiver, Equinox. I can hear some rumbling in the background. It's, or not even rumbling, like the ground giving way.
Grizzly, but part of the job.
Grizzly. What's that? Right. What you got on you?
Any day you make it through is a victory in my book. You want me to carry something for you?
Want to see what you've got weapon-wise, Sam, so give me a wee second here, buddy. Right, so what's he using? He has got... What weapons are you running? There's a little trick with the AIs that follow you. Give them any gun you want, all you need to have is one ammo, and then it's infinite ammo for them. So if you've got a gun that's really good but got crap ammo, chuck it on your AI
Next time.
and see what he does with it, because the system will keep him fully loaded. Did I get you? Yeah, I got you. Oh, pushy. Darts. Safe, we got that already. Meal pack shrimp. Nah. Safe, we got already. Ah, so that's where that went, is it? I had a camo set. And I wasn't sure where it went, but it's always went on Zam because when he's got it equipped, he turns invisible. What's this guy called? Lawgiver. See, if the bodies have got stuff in it, they won't despawn. But it's a nice touch, because in Fallout that is happening all the bloody time. You try and loot something and it just vanishes in my system. Right, hold up.
Wow, these guys went big. Some serious engineering.
What do you expect? There's money, man. Money to be made. My mind, my money in my mind. What are you? Sam, move your head. Aqueous hematite. Might as well. It's here anyway, so grab it. the wrong angle for the hitbox.
This looks like the jackpot. Tell me you got a cutter handy.
Yeah, why? Right, move it away then. Seems like you've got a cutter handy, so guess you can get it then. Don't get my hopes up, you. No. Okay, I've not been here before. Any bad guys in here? I'm gonna guess not. Okay. Yeah, of course we have to do a fucking run and jump. No digipicks. Oh, you're taking the piss. Thought I'd got at least a dozen, a half dozen on me. That's fine, I'll make more when I get back to base. amazing how much time they must put into these games. I know it's been technically 25 years in the making. Got another VR hype. That looks cool. But what parts of the game are 25 years old? Because the engine looks very much like the engine from Fallout 4 or New Vegas, which one you always see is the last one. Because 25 years ago I was what? I'm 42 just now. 17? No, is that right? Don't know. Round about that age. Aye, 17 would be. When I was 17 there was no games like this anyway. No digipix lying about for me. I learnt in Bethesda games before, check everywhere, there's loot all around the corners. So I take a bit more time and care when I'm checking out an area.
So you must be the one who got me out of the red with the trade authority. Can't say I don't appreciate it. Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts? Tissue sample? You came all the way down here for that? Must be some damn important cells. You want to tell me what I'm about to be staring at? Terramorph attack, huh? Not exactly sure why you'd be bringing that... Wait, Tau Gourmet? Like Tau Ceti Tau Gourmet? That's a joke, right? There's no settlement old enough on Tau Ceti to have a Terramorph. Either someone's setting up the worst petting zoo in the universe, or who exactly told you to bring this to me? Hadrian. She gave you this? If she made you come all the way for this... Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
Good. Can take my space suit off in a minute. Because I just parted in mine. Hey. Yoink. Yoink. Ooh. Helmet display. Yoink.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting guests.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, and Lou mentioned how you took care of the debt. Managed to negotiate it down to something more reasonable. Good to see someone give the trade authority a bit of their own medicine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what you said, yeah.
All queued up. Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we? All right. Just get those cellular markers today. Where are the markers?
Give me a digipack. Yoink, yoink. This guy's a hobo, man.
Xeno-warfare. UC's dark, dirty secret.
Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved. Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian. It was. An entire city wiped off the map. The swarms were so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tal Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
That is the definition of an existential threat. Dear Lord.
Yep.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now? Because until now, the Terramorphs that wiped out Londinian had the good sense to stay put. What happened there? It was a tragedy, but at least it was contained. So to find evidence for a similar attack on a different world, well, we don't have enough information to know precisely what this means. But I doubt it's good. So I'd love to know what it is you're planning from here. The circle, huh? Could use a drink about now. Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
Yeah. Meet Hadrian in the sixth circle.
I'm following you, friend. Someone spilled the beans, huh? Yeah, Hadrian and I. We're both former Xeno-warfare. But it's been almost 20 years since the UC cut us loose. Since then, well, I've just been trying to make ends meet. Picking up jobs as a lab tech, a physician, a vet. Not a lot of folks excited to hire someone with a past like mine. Which is why, when the trade authority offered to bring me on as a consultant, I leapt at the chance.
Yeah.
Guess I should have spent a little more time on that fine print.
If you looked at the chance, then you shit the bed, though, buddy.
It's certainly not good. Terramorph attacks don't bother us in our daily lives because they're so infrequent. Londinian was horrible, but it was one rare exception. Another sample, though, gets us one step closer to it becoming the rule, which means we need to get this information into the right hands as soon as possible.
What did you get?
The ultimate sin. I cut him out of a deal. Medicine can get tight on Mars. Mining's plenty dangerous. So I cooked up some meds on the side for an old friend who was running low. Well, that friend told her friends, and before I knew it, I'd become Mars' go-to black market pharmacist. Trade Authority eventually found out and wanted a piece of everything I'd sold. And then some. It was at that point I decided to take my leave of absence.
Ah, okay.
That's right. UC shuttered it after the war, but I just happened to remember the access codes. Figured no one else was using it. Plus, I knew the security was good enough that the Trade Authority couldn't just come waltzing in the door even if they figured out where I was. So, I set up shop. Lou hooked me up with some supplies when I first came down. Damn good thing he did, too. Since once those spacers moved in, I was on my own until you showed.
Yeah. Spacers are a bitch. Right, come on then, let's go. Now comes the long walk home. Yay. Yeah, that's no cutting. Right, I'm not sure if this will respawn because there was a crap ton of spacers here. I killed them all last time, but yep, music is still clear. Good, good. Screen deposit. Which ship's that? I wonder. Big chunky engines though. Storage balls. That's got some guns in it. Let's do that. Celestial. No, can't see that. Worth a try. Come on, Doc. Hurry up.
The Lux condos aren't anything special, but plenty of people call them.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say,
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back.
Nature.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble. That's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions.
No.
1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us. The Cabinet's the UC's highest governing body. The President, top military brass, scientific and diplomatic division heads. Any major decision the UC makes goes through them. They're the only real chance we've got of unlocking the archives. So without their blessing, we're flying blind.
Joy. Bureaucracy and games. What a fucking joy.
Well, when the Colony War came to a close 19 years ago, with the signing of the armistice, 3 factions were involved in the negotiations. The UC, Freestar, and House Varun. They made a lot of decisions about what sort of tactics should and shouldn't be permitted in future conflicts. All information related to the things they decided should be banned was locked away in the archives. Now, it's possible to get things out of there, but only with the agreement of members from all 3 factions. And as to what our research is doing in there, well, I'll get to that. Of course, you deserve the full story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Cool.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done.
Okay. Give me a second, guys. I just noticed that my stream was lagging out there a little bit on the output. So I'm just tweaking a couple of settings here on my side. Yeah, it's buffering going through the recache. Okay. On my setup here, I've got my Streamlabs OBS linked up to my own personal server down at my feet, so it saves all the videos. For some reason, that system is absolutely chock full just now, so I'll have to see what I can do with that later on. It's still going to stream okay, but it's showing as a frame rate loss on my side. Should be okay with you guys though. Anyway, still don't explain the Xenomorph data. I was gonna. What does that make you do now? Is the UC going to throw me in prison for helping you? That's a good question.
No. We were both dismissed after the war for what we did. These days, we're just concerned citizens with a very particular area of expertise. Our damage has been done for a long time. Oh. You already knew.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. It didn't seem relevant in the moment, and well, It's not something I'm exactly proud of. But it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying terramorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War.
Okay.
Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it. I mean, I hope they will, given the evidence we've acquired. But getting the Freestar Collective and House Varun on our side, that won't be easy.
Since neither group is exactly on great terms with the UC at the moment, for various reasons.
Exactly. It's going to mean negotiations and deals and plenty of diplomatic legwork to see this through. But I don't see a better option to solving what's going on here. So it's gonna be up to us to get them on board. Because the Terramorph project was doomed from the start. Terramorphs are too mean, too smart, too hungry to be used in combat. Trust us, we tried. The data that's in the archives, it's historical write-ups, anatomical notation, food chain analyses. I doubt they would have even classified it if it didn't have a Xeno-warfare logo on it. You have my word. It's not a threat. That's all I'm asking. Thank you. Now I need to get this work up in the cabinet's hands. Once that's done, I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
Yeah, the way you handle things. Not bad. Not bad.
Level 10. He's got a Xbox unlocked there as well for it. Sweet.
You should give that recipe a whirl. Percival's research tends to be pretty sound. And probably less than a 10% chance you go blind.
My buddy Mitch keeps asking me if I can help him out with something, but I just don't have the time.
Yeah, yeah. Right. Where am I going now? Let's have a look. Eyewitness. Right, not going to do that just now. Deep cover. Proceed to the UC Vigilance. Yeah, Vigilance is in orbit of Mars, so head there. Main level. Then I'm going to do my skill point. Oh, ammo.
Do your part to keep Sidonia graffiti.
Hey, we got a lot of good stuff here.
Oh, shut up.
Take a look.
Right. Let's sell some crap here. So weaponry. Got 2 Equinoxes. $13.65. What was that I clicked earlier on to see what ammo I had? Base name, accuracy, manufactured, thermal, corrosive. Rounds, there we go. So have it as a default, because I need to have 25 explosive rounds. Okay, so sell. Let's get rid of that logger, because it's just basic shit. Keep an Ashta. Grendel. Do I have a modified Grendel? No, I don't. Maelstrom, Lawgiver, Urban Eagle, Rattler, Eon, Solstice, Ripshank. Okie dokie. Sell from ship inventory. It's a good damage pistol, that one. I need to fit Sarah out with some stuff, so I'm going to keep a lot of this clothing and the armor stuff, because she's not got a suit yet. Right, so sell spacesuits from my side. No. Right. Buy weapons. Okay. That Grendel. Actually, I need to buy ammo. That's the thing I need most of. No explosive ammo either. UC Marine spacesuit. Right. Okay.
See you later, friendo.
Yep.
Enhance is planning to open up 2 new branches to keep.
Right, so what I'm going to do here is basic practice training. Actually, if I do security, no, I can't do security anyway, not gonna have picks. Complete the previous rank, so I need to pick another 10 locks. Okay, that's not an issue. Piloting. I'm going to unlock that one because now I can use ship thrusters. Be a bit more agile. With your piloting, you can also, if you're doing the Vanguard missions, which I've got,
With demand in the settled.
which I've got here, which is a deep cover. That's the Vanguard missions. Now, if you've picked up Vanguard, you can go back to Mast Base on New Atlantis and go into the simulator as many times as you want and level up your piloting. To get from 0 to maximum apparently it takes about an hour, but it gets harder and harder and harder. It is. I got to level 5 one night and I was like, holy shit, I'm getting absolutely hammered here. But it is free, you don't need to do anything, you don't need to cost you any ammo, that kind of stuff, and it's also repeatable. So, might try some later on actually, but I'm going to go and go up to the Vanguard, or the Vigilance.
Systems. After an astounding hit.
Oi. Ow! See, it's good that they've got, like, say, in a lot of games you play, Mars has been terraformed, or it's got some kind of big plastic dome like you have in this Babylon 5 kind of thing. I'm glad in this game it's just a big rust ball with airlocks. It's more rustic, it's more what would be there if we went up to Mars.
Captain, greetings.
There's a TV show I watched on Netflix called Mars. It showed, like, say, how we could live on Mars, how we could
I hope you're having a
be
good
a
day.
colony and that kind of stuff. It's really quite interesting. I'm not sure if it's still there though.
Dad, do you think Solomon Coe would have liked me?
Sure. Everybody likes you, don't they?
Do you think he would have liked you?
Well, if you listen to your grandpa, Solomon Coe would have given me a good whooping. But I think he would have liked the man I grew into. Hope you've enjoyed your stay here. Now get the hell out.
And there we are, guys, back in the black.
And just like that, we're in space.
Right, so here's the Vigilance. And you can see Vigilance as a big mofo of a ship. Right, so... Ah, no. Go back. Mars Launchpad, Deep Mines, Red Devils. Okay, okay.
Welcome, Captain. We've been expecting you. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
Right. Let's see what happens here.
Airlock integrity looks good.
Can I help? Yeah, what is it? Always. Point the way and we'll be off.
Switching me out for the big boss, huh? I see how it is.
She deals with you, see, shut up.
Well, of course. How else do you expect anything to be done correctly?
I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse in Constellation.
Hey, short stuff.
Is there a way to go faster than the speed of light? And none of that grav tech cheating?
Right.
Have something for me?
Yeah, a slap in the puss. Inventory. Frontiers inventory, there we go, spacesuits. I'll give you the UC Vanguard suit. So take that one. Give me this one. And give me the Star Roamer one. Okay. Pajamas. Right, so on Sarah, actually, on me, no, is it on Sarah then? Yeah, so she's got a marine spacesuit. Actually, so that makes no difference. So she's already got a marine spacesuit. She's not the Vanguard pilot. Backpack, but she can equip that one. Vanguard helmet. Or the Star Roamer's helmet. There we go. So her stuff's already set there. What weapon she's got? She's got a Grendel. She's got a fucking good gun. I'll actually come and see her. Armor piercing round, semi-automatic. That should do her. Yep.
Maybe another time.
Right, let's get off this boat and go and see what the boss says.
Know when you're ready to launch.
Hello.
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander? Yeah, listen to him carefully. The commander's a one-and-done kind of officer. In other words, he hates to repeat himself.
Okay.
Other than that, just observe standard military decorum, and it should keep you from serving any time on the ship's cleaning detail. I'm not authorized to divulge information about this vessel. Suffice to say, it's one of the toughest ships in the UC's arsenal.
One of. Makes me think there's a bigger one then.
Of course. If you'd follow me, please.
Yep. Lead on, minion.
You're the vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau Ceti. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking about it. Damn. That must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun. Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. All right, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Pardon. Yes?
Yes, what?
Ah, there you are. Commander Kibwe Kande, UC SysDev. Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Tuala's offer. UC SysDev is a division of the UC Navy. While they handle big picture stuff, we deal specifically with pirates. Since you're already involved with the Vanguard, I don't have to underline how important your contribution will be to the security of our spaceways. Yes, I know. I was intentionally vague when I advised Mast of my needs, but rest assured, I'll answer all your questions in due time. So, now that you're part of the team, allow me to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance, SysDev's nerve center dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet. That's strange. According to your file, you've encountered them before. On Vectera specifically. They were the pirates that attacked your mining outpost? I'm surprised you don't remember. We are currently in the Sol system, in deep orbit around Phobos. As to why, I'll explain momentarily. Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse. Good. I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia.
Recognize
So
the
you'll
name.
be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. Aurora is a Class A controlled substance that's illegal to transport outside of Neon, a city on Volai. Get caught with this stuff aboard a ship, and you're looking at some serious fines. That's classified.
Yeah, no shit.
Suffice to say that the smuggler who was previously hauling it will be spending the rest of their life in prison. That's right. So it'll be your job to convince this person that you're the real deal. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know. Let's just say my superiors need proof that engaging the Crimson Fleet is a larger priority than they're willing to admit. If we shove enough concrete evidence under their noses, they'll have no choice but to allocate the resources that I've requested. At the same time, we can use the evidence to arrest members of the Crimson Fleet, weakening them enough to strike a fatal blow.
Okay. Yep. That balances out military-wise, but yeah. That's the best plan I've got, you bit of trouble. Okay.
If I didn't have confidence in your abilities, I would have told Commander Tuara to send someone else. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. Then you better learn to swim, because you're diving right into the deep end on this one. I've studied your profile. I know you can do this. I'm not about to throw away someone's life on a whim or a prayer. Just use your best judgment, trust your instincts, and watch your back. I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control. The Crimson Fleet doesn't follow the rules. They only abide by one thing: money. All of their morals and social graces fall by the wayside in pursuit of their greed. At first glance, this can appear quite enticing, so I'm warning you not to get lured into their trap. Think you can handle that?
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck. All we know is that she's been with the Trade Authority for years, which means she's been privy to some seriously shady deals. She's shrewd and she's diligent. The only reason we were able to connect her with the Crimson Fleet at all was thanks to an informant. I'm afraid she's the best lead we've got. That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and at the completion of your assignments, head back here for a debrief. Beyond that, you're completely on your own. For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies. Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to deal with the fines.
Huh. Okay.
You have your orders.
Cheers, big ears. Right, Tofty.
Howdy.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood? rationalize it however you like. But that evidence is critical to the success of Commander Akande's operation. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig.
Okay, personal is it?
For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard. What? No. It's personal. It has nothing to do with you. Just stick to the mission and you'll be fine. Then you'll understand why it's so important that this operation is successful. Anyway, before I let you go, there's just one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts.
Woohoo!
Well, that's just it. You're not career military, are you? And speaking frankly, you're completely out of pocket during this operation. You'll be paying for your own supplies and other unexpected incidentals. So, if I were you, I'd stop asking questions and accept the compensation. Commander Akande came up with the idea. He was concerned you might not help us simply because it was the right thing to do. All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
Back to the Dust Bowl. Thank you.
Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe. No, it's not really an appropriate time to be going over my private life. There are much more important things to be done. Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission. But, maybe we can talk about it some other time, okay? Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Even if you're scanned. Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequences of making that mistake. We'll be keeping them close at hand until this operation is complete. So, we'll be holding them in the Vigilance's brig. If you're feeling particularly ruthless, you could always head down there and say hello. I'm sure they'll be thrilled to see you. We'll be here if you need us.
I'm getting the distinct impression that she might be we love interest later on.
Hey.
Right, back to the boat and then back down to the Dust Bowl. Lovely. Hey Basco, let's get home.
Heck.
Sometimes I just want to turn off the grab drive so we can float around.
Alright. Back to Sidonia. Run! There we go. Woo.
My buddy Mitch keeps asking me if I'm...
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want UC security sticking their noses into. I can probably help you with that. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
The Trade Authority turning away contraband. Now I've seen everything.
No, they're right. What they didn't tell you is that I have a self-preservation streak a kilometer wide. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit. You got a point there, love. All right, I'll take a chance.
Oops, wrong game. Ah!
Well, well. It appears she suddenly remembers everything. How nice.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah? There's something I need to talk to you about. Thanks for taking the time to talk. I wanted to ask you about the artifact you found on Vectera. When you pulled it from the rock, held it in your hands for the first time, how did you feel?
Feel like dancing, dance. No.
No, I don't think you understand. I know about the visions, the light, and the music. How did you feel inside? What were your thoughts?
Money, money, money.
If we're going to unlock the secrets of these artifacts, we're going to need more than simple empirical data. We'll need to dig deeper. It would be helpful if you'd just tell me how holding the artifact made you feel. Oh my goodness. That must have been terrifying. When it comes to the artifacts, it never ceases to amaze me how the science, well, simply fails. Honestly, I wasn't sure how you'd react. Some people would consider what you went through a deeply personal experience. Oh, well, I enjoy hearing about them. Professionally, of course. Either way, we need all the help we can get. The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. Quite the mystery.
Cool.
Is there? After spending years gathering data about the artifacts, you'd think I'd have all the answers. Does that really surprise you? A universal mystery left unsolved for God knows how long? Oh, I've been dreaming about solving this puzzle from the beginning. I knew I picked the right person for the job. Look, I wanted to thank you for taking the time to talk, and for keeping an open mind. And I also wanted to say, well, I'm pleased we're on this journey together. It's the best decision I've made in quite a long time.
Look, I told you everything I know.
Adler's your mind. Broken spear, where's broken spear again? Where the hell is the broken spear?
Adherence to this law is imperative in order to avoid
hour after hour, said Ronho.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Years ago, the embattled Star Yard looked on the verge of ruin.
Do your part to keep Sidonia graffiti free.
Over to Neon and apply a person at Ryujin Industries, the fastest rising corporation in all the
Right, where's the broken spear again, guys? I'm trying to remember where it was.
In order to avoid injuries, please report any spills or unsafe conditions on the upper level to the Sidonia Department of Public Works.
The United Colonies Vanguard program recently celebrated its 50th year anniversary. Dozens of Vanguard pilots were now full duty citizens
Ever been to Aquila? Those security uniforms are way cooler than anything we've got.
Be advised to secure...
Did you know Deimos makes the majority of the ships for the UC Navy? If you ask me, that's a hell of a lucrative contract.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Agent said it's going to be one heck of a show.
Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
Right, anyone in chat, if you can tell me where the broken spear is, it would really help. I know where the sixth turtle is, but I don't know where the broken spear is.
Is Mars treating you well?
This unit is not designed for pleasant conversation.
Sidonia can have a depressing effect on some people. Make sure to get yourself help before it becomes a problem.
Hello.
can get pretty glum around here.
Oh,
If you're
I
ready
don't
to
remember.
enjoy.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. You're a clever one, aren't you? Let's just say I have a certain influential affiliation. And leave it at that. Basically, you want that Aurora moved, I'm your guy.
You're a gimp.
Pipe down! What the hell's the matter with you? You want to get us both thrown into lockup? Look, I don't know what that big-mouth Saoirse told you, but I keep who I run with a secret in public. And I suggest you do the same. Now, do you want my help moving your product, or not?
I suppose so, yeah.
Yeah, well, she isn't running the show here. I am.
Well, this is utterly ridiculous. Do we really have to jump through these hoops to get what we need from you?
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I want. You got that? Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back. What do I need to do here? Write you an instruction manual? You can do this loud, you can do this quiet. I don't care. I just want my goddamn money, and I want this guy to remember who he screwed over. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on a second. No one said anything about killing. All I said was, I want my money. How you handle that is up to you. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
Break a finger, okay.
Ain't you brave?
Hey, move it away. Right. I'm going up to this shop quickly and get some digipicks. Actually, he will left. You get digipicks
Hey,
for
you buy from me.
Sure.
Just a reminder, I also buy junk you don't need anymore.
You are junk, so yeah. Ship parts, no. Argon water close. Nope. He doesn't have any.
See you later, friendo.
Right.
Sometimes it feels like the UC forgets we're out here. But there'd be no UC if it hadn't been.
Nearest corpse down next level. Sidonia Residential. Next condos. Elevator.
Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see anything suspicious.
There's main quarters, there we go. Open says me.
I could use a break.
What do you want? Arm, limb, notebook.
Don't want to catch yourself with a loose grip on your equipment when one of those particle detonations goes off.
Something I can help you with? Hey, slow down. I don't even know what you're talking about. Adler, you said? Nope. I think you have me mixed up with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though. Whatever. Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Hmm? Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Sound good? Yeah? Well, I mean, he doesn't really have a choice. Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
Perhaps he's already been through enough.
I'm a miner for Deimos. It's not what I was hoping for out of life. But here I am. Yeah, it's a lousy company. It pays me a salary. But I depend on the profit-sharing bonuses to keep food on the table for my family. Hey, now wait a second. Just because things are tough, and I might be spending my afternoons at the spear, it doesn't mean I don't care about my family. Adler doesn't get to judge me. No, he's just a low-life pirate who thinks he can push everyone around. What games? Why are you doing this to me? I don't have the money.
Okay, so 4.
Well, I did ask for honesty.
Sure. I guess I could ask for a 7-day shift. I don't know. I haven't agreed to anything yet. Look, I'd like to help, but please, tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the debt. I didn't have much of a choice.
You keep...
Reminder that throwing litter off the balconies is prohibited. Please use an authorized whistle.
Back to Adler, the lousy, no good for nothing. Should probably have brought Sam. He's more receptive to my ways, shall we say. He likes to beat people up.
We have the tech to instantly...
Have something for me?
Invented a way to keep rocks out of boots.
Don't start that crap with me. I'm in no mood. Did you bring me the money Fielding owes me, or do I need to pay him a visit myself? There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice. Nice! You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates? If you haven't figured that out by now, then maybe you aren't cut out for our line of work. I'm interested? Come on. You're not shopping for real estate here. I'm offering you a crack at some real money. So can you handle it or what? That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Nevamora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
Go. So I paid 3,000 you guys' debt off, and I got 5,800 back. Seems like a fair deal to me, so it's all quits in.
Watch out for the robots. There's surprises.
She's gonna blow! Right, squid. Right.
Good day, Captain.
To you, Captain.
Bomb.
Read any good books lately? Hey, Dad. Want to hear a poem I wrote? It's called a haiku. I just read about them.
A haiku, huh? Well, sounds exciting. Let's hear it.
Okay.
I don't know who the best one to have on my side is. Let's see, what missions have I got? Rook meets King, Burden of Proof, such Crimson, Eyewitness, Meet in New Atlantis, Deputized, 3-star. I might head back to Aquila and join at the 3-star as well. That way I can get all 3 of them on the go. Oh. Ah! You bastard. And I stretched back there and my back cracked. I'm not sure if he's heard on the channel, but I was pretty damn sore. Ooh. The joys of getting older. Into the unknown. Vladimir has given me locations, he believes controlled artifacts. Tau City 2. Oh, really want to go back there again. Terra, Argos extractors, packing up operations. Let's see if Barrett's still alive. Mantis, Denobula 1B. I'll probably investigate that one. So the main missions into the unknown. Faction missions. We'll head to Aquila. That's an easy one to pick up anyway. It's too fast travel, I'm not going to fly with the lunch into space and that kind of stuff. I'm going to be heading off this stream in the next 15 minutes anyway, because I need to get some stuff done around the house, because if I don't, my wife goes nuts. And I've got two kids at home, so you don't really want to have the house in absolute midden. I didn't realise there's a lot of messages in my cell phone before I came on the stream today. So I just loaded it up because I've got the mobile dashboard for OBS on my phone. And I just tapped the screen and it's just showing tons of messages from my friends and it. One of them saying he's going to do a stream today as well. That's helpful. Game stuff. Stream loss controller. Right. Aquila City. What a surprise, it's Pistonbury. Oh! Let's see if we can get that workbox in actually. See if they've patched this yet.
Yeah? Sam has told me so many stories about Aquila City. I feel as though I've lived here all my life.
Oh. There we go. Let's grab the 5,000. A lot of ammo here, med packs. Bloody hell. It's a cheating. It is a cheat way of doing it, but it is quite easy to do. Like, see, you've all just seen me run into the town and straight away I've got it. Arc welder, 2 of them. Ground crew, space suit, coachman. Any digipicks? And it's not classed as stealing. As you can see, they're all free to grab. It's not anything. There's nothing until nothing is marking them as stolen. Right. Take all. Is you want to take it all? Yeah.
Why are you bothering to carry all that junk?
Because you're going to carry some
Something
of
you
it.
need? I'd be happy to carry a few things for you.
Sure you would. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the ship.
Time to go?
But actually what I might do is go in and sell him some of his stuff back.
Take a look around. I'll say right up front that if you're short on credits, I can't help you. Here, browse to your heart's content.
Right, so sell resources. You know, all of them are actually quite handy for the outpost, I'm pretty sure. Right, so remember to nip back to the ship and put some stuff in the ship.
The Jansen family immigrated here from the UC.
I'm over encumbered by a lot, so I'm debating the CO2 going down so I can. Where's my ship? Fast travel ship, there we go. Carrying too much and can't fast travel. Why is it so far out of the fucking area? Actually, might see if there's a bigger cargo module in the frontier.
Captain, do you require... Hello, Captain. I will accept any and all items.
Good, because my inventory is absolutely jammed full. Transfer that category. Vasco can't carry anymore. There we go, frontier. Ah, that's good.
Good day, Captain.
Cycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing.
Cargo hold, inventory, resources, transfer all that into the miscellaneous. They can all get junked. Books, medical supplies. There's a shit ton of stuff here. Antibiotics, bandages. Erdebrow. Guess that's a alcohol of some sort. UC battle meal packs. Right, so guns though, I lifted that shit ton of them. Right, so Kraken. Rattler, Solstice, Eon. Grendel. Ooh, that's a nice coachman, that one. Suppressor with slug shots. Keep that one on me. I took these through into the Arc Welder. Cutter, you get that one off me. Solstice. You're 16. You're 4. So yeah, you're gonna go into the junk pile. Eon 12. Extended mag, so junk, side star 15. The Kraken, it looks no bad gun, but the stats are lower than the Eon that I've got in my hand. See if I have to keep changing it so it saves that. It'd be really picking annoying. Right, so the cutter. I need to sell one of them. Coachman. That's a better one. Tombstone. Equinox got 3 of them, so. Short scope, tactical battery. So store them ones. Grendel. Maelstrom, Logger. Urban Eagle. If I'm going to take that Solstice. Or actually, if I'm going to use that Rattler over the Urban Eagle. Side star. Use the same caliber weapons as the Rattler. So 15 or 45 damage. That's fucking crazy. Fire rate 99 rounds a minute. Range 20. Okay. Spacesuits. Ground crew, Vanguard. Carry capacity. What have I got? +5 carry. Space trucker's hat. Sailor's hat. Right, so the hats don't do anything, they just fluff. Space trucker flannel. Okay. Grenades. Right, so ammos. Right, so I've got quantity. Yeah, I need to get a bigger car away. That's not everything. I've got some on Vasco as well, and I'm pretty sure Sarah's got some in her bags as well, so it is very much I'm a pack rat. Right, so the Kraken, it looks good. What's it gonna, how's it look compared to what I've already got? So Rattler Legendary. Rattler against the Kraken. So pistol, so it's far less damage. Got more rounds for it rather than Rattler. That's fine, I've got plenty of rounds in the bank. Accuracy is better for the Kraken. Mods. Long barrel, reflex sight, binary trigger. Okay. Eon. Right, so what ammo do I need for the Rattler? 0.27s. Frontier. Ammo. Okay, well that's sorted out. So
It's good to be out and about. Lives get
got
stuffy
something for me?
sometimes.
If you have any gear you want me to haul, I'm happy to help.
right, so what one's better for her? Pretty sure I gave her some stuff outside. She's got no. So it's Vasco's got it all.
Bye-bye.
Hello.
Hey, Cora.
Something for you when you have a moment.
Hi. Please disregard. May I take some things?
No, because you already have encumbered as it is, buddy. Suppose I could take him with me and just sell the shit that I need to sell. Okay, take these off him though.
I will see you at a later time.
Right, so resources. Sorry, capacity. Okay. Right, so junk, 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 junk. Right, toxin leaf. Crafting. Be right back, guys. Door's going on now, so nature calls. So be right back in a wee second. There we go, guys, I'm back. Right. So... Inventory. Argon. I'll put that over in the storage. Alkane seems... Right. Aluminium. Iron. Nickel. Beryllium. Cobalt. Tungsten. Right, so what's all this one? This is all compounds. Is that what these assume means? Right, so I'll keep that stuff on me. See, it's annoying that these have all got the split packs. Infernal mine, toxic gas mines. Right, so digipick. Right, so that's all just trash later actually. So I'll bring all that back into the inventory. I'll go and sell it to someone else and get trash for it. So transfer that. Transfer the notes. Into the ship. Med packs, that's fine. Ammo. All the stolen ammo is going to move back into the ship because it's not that much. Declutters my inventory a little bit. Right, so med packs. Get with the heart thing. I'm going to keep the stolen med pack though. I need med packs. I use them a lot. I've got one digipick. Okay. Secret outpost, medpack, ammo, grenades. Move that back into the ship as well. Optical space helmet. It's actually crap compared to the Mark 1. The Mark 1 I got ages ago. And I don't see me getting rid of it anytime soon because the only thing I've got is to replace it with is not as good. Right, the Coachman, Grendel, Solstice. Right, okay. Let's head back out. Go and sell some of this stuff. Right, so resources. I'm just going to sell all of that. There we go, that's just a fucking chunk off my stuff. That's fine. Trade authority is good for something. Right. Now after I screwed that up,
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough light traffic as it is.
I meant to bring Sam, because Sam's There's a legend in this area. Probably get more done with Sam than I would with Sarah.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
Something you might be interested in.
Okay, well, show me.
Hey. Yes, have a look.
A sedative. Lovely. Thank you.
So long.
So you give me a sedative. Where is Sam?
Hello there.
In his bunk.
I'm up for a little adventure. Oh, you know me. I'm always up for the next adventure.
Okay, Sam. I'm trusting you to stay out of trouble. Think you can handle that?
We'll do this mission, and after that, I'll probably be heading off the stream, guys, because as I said, it's start.
Captain,
some stuff done
hello.
today.
I am.
Your ship's not half bad.
Looking at my digipacks, see if I can find any here again. That's the shit I sold them earlier. Oh, drilling rig, that's what I say, post construction. The rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop. Right. You.
Well, hey there. Need something? You got some business with me? That's so. Well, you found your way to the right person. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do.
Good.
Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy.
No.
But do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? Yeah, I do. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can. The number's always changing due to retirements, recruiting, and unfortunately, death in the line of duty.
Kill them
But
all.
as far as I know, there's never been more than a dozen Rangers at any one time. Well, in theory, a Freestar Ranger can go anywhere in Freestar Collective space, even private property. But of course, it doesn't always work out that way. We also have jurisdiction over any local security when we're tracking a fugitive. I'll say right up front that if you're looking to get rich, this ain't the line of work for you. But yeah, we do get paid from time to time to help with expenses and such. Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers? If you knew half of what I did about the man, you'd show him a lot more respect. Besides, I'm next in line, and I'll be damned if I'm letting you cut ahead of me. I prefer a more practical kind of evaluation. I'll give you the details if you want to join up.
Yeah,
Might be a good fit for you. The Rangers can do a lot of good.
Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the job. You helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes people just get lucky. Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one of the listed jobs. Your choice. Come back alive, and we'll talk about you joining up. This is a dangerous line of work, and I'm not putting someone in the field unless I'm sure they're ready.
Okay. Hang on a second, guys. I think one of my guinea pigs just tried to escape. I just had a thump in their cage. Let's see what nonsense you're up to. Yeah, what are you... Right. Right, stop. Shh, shh, shh. Shh. You got your head... Hang on. Come on. It's okay.
You seem distracted.
How on earth did... Wait a second. How did you get ahead in here in the first place? It's okay. Right, guys, I'm gonna have to end the stream there, guys, because my guinea pig has managed to get her head stuck in one of our chew toys. So, I will catch you guys later on, and let's get this sorted out with